What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel today. Today we're talking about one of our previous deals that wrapped up in 2020 and giving you guys kind of a walkthrough of that project and kind of synopsis of kind of how we got the deal and the whole process flow behind it. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more content talking about some of the deals. And I like to share with people that I'm not a guru or anything like that when it comes to real estate, but we get the job done. That I have my full-time job and I run a real estate investing business, a real estate renovation business on the side, and it works out pretty well. And that's why I encourage people that you can do this whether you're doing one or two homes a year as a supplement to income, because like this one we're talking about, if you can make 30 to 40,000 twice a year on two real estate projects, that where you don't pick up a hammer, you don't pick up a saw cutting wood or doing any type of work, and you're able to buy right, you're able to manage the project, whereas that you bring on great contractors to do the work, and you're able to sell the house fairly quickly and do a great job, then you'll be good. It'll be a great opportunity to build wealth for your family. So, like with this one, so this was a recent deal that we done in Panama City, Florida. The purchase price on this one was $41,340. We worked with this one was a little bit unique on how we got this one, whereas that we had bought the house next door earlier last year, and we closed on that. I got the phone number for the unit next to hers, and had been keeping in touch with this guy for a little bit over 6 months, back and forth. He wasn't ready to sell, going through the insurance claim process, waiting to get his money back from the insurance company. And I called him on a Saturday morning, and it was the perfect time. Whereas that he was ready. He was like, his sister, I didn't know his sister was a realtor. He's like, yep, I've been talking to my sister this week. She's actually going to list it next week. I was like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, we've been talking. I bought your neighbor. You got to build rapport. Hey, I bought your neighbor's house. Would love to give you guys a cash offer. We'll close real fast, less than 30 days. And so we went and saw it the next day on that Sunday. And I think they were listing at $41,000. I was like, hey, I'll give you 39 cash. And we ended up, she wanted to roll her commission in that I paid versus her brother paying. I was like, okay, cool. So that's how we ended up at $41,340, adding in her commission on there, which was fine. The renovation for it, as you guys will see here in a little bit, you'll see the kind of the before and after walkthrough of the house, which it wasn't a bad house. We put a new roof on it. We updated the floors on the lower level, new kitchen cabinets and appliances, and did that. But it wasn't a big house. We were talking about a 1,100 square foot townhouse, so it wasn't that bad. We ended up putting in $21,000 for the renovation budget was on this one. Our closing cost was $1,700. And that was both the front end and the back end together. Lender fees, $2,550. What we paid with our lender costs. On this one, we did hard money loans. So we'll talk a little bit about that and just kind of share that, just how we go through in different ways you can finance deals. But yeah, with this one, we use a hard money lender. So between the monthly interest, we're paying like $500 a month. And so with points and everything, it ended up being like $2,550. And the realtor commission on this one was $3,200 that we paid the buyer's realtor. And the sales price was $107,000. And we'll talk a little bit about the $107,000, whereas this one, it got appraised at $115 when we bought it. So we already knew, hey, when we fix this up, because the hard money lender, they get an appraisal kind of to not pass on their risk, but in order to hedge their risk, the value, like, hey, make sure that this investor knows what he's talking about when he says the comps are going to be at this amount. And so they do that, they get an appraisal. So I got the appraisal back. And so we knew it was worth $116. And I talk a little bit about the video, my strategy. Like sometimes we'll price it a little bit lower, $1,000 lower. Whereas that, hey, people recognize, oh, it's a little less. The realtors know what houses are trading for in the market, so they know, hey, $133 a square foot. Okay, they came in $132 a square foot. Hey, this is a good deal. Everybody wants to feel like they got a good deal, and the house and it sells fast. And so it's like, okay, cool. We listed 115, but and I always tell people, I'm going through my course right now and building my content. I always tell people that money isn't always the number one factor for everything when you're buying a house that way. Somebody will sell a house because they're tired of it. This guy, he was ready to sell. He's done with his insurance, got his insurance money, and now he's gonna sell the house as is. Doesn't have to put that money into the property and fix it up. And now he's boom going off with his life, got his money and can do whatever he want to. And on this end, I tell people we're in real estate, the freedom. I'm all about freedom, freedom, freedom. The money's good, but behind the money is it gives you freedom in life. Whereas that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. You can support the causes that you want to support, the charities that you're interested in, if your local church, with your tithes and offering, and whatever it is that you want to do, whether you want to just go out and ball out and have a weekend in Vegas and blow it all, that's your business. But for me, it's the freedom, whereas that you can have those experiences with your family, you can travel, you can do this, and you don't have to worry about trading your time. And eventually you do these things over and over again, whereas that now you got enough passive income coming in that you don't have to wake up every morning and go to work for somebody else. And so that's the goal. And we're talking, if you can do 1 or 2 properties on this one, we made $37,000 in profit on this one in about 5 months, almost 5 months. But if you do that, then you do that twice a year, then that's $74,000 that you made without really doing a whole lot. And you got to get great contractors that's doing the work, but you manage the process, you manage it, you execute it, and you have great people on your team. And then you end up with a product that sells without you actually having to physically do all of it yourself by building a team. And I tell people, 1 or 2 of these a year that you can do in your backyard, that it could be life changing for you and your family and your ability to build generational wealth. So this one, the story was, it came to us that it was a grandmother. She was only approved for $107,000 based on her set income. She had 3 grandkids in the area that she keeps for her daughter, and hadn't been able to find anything on the market, which is definitely believable with the price points of just an average house there in that area. And so this townhouse, it was fixed up. She loved it. Because we did a good job. Our contractors, they always do a great job, and this was no different. And so we had the opportunity to make a little bit more. We could have made $8,000 more on the deal, but it was like, hey, she's in need. We're in a position. That's why I love real estate, because you're in control, and now you got the freedom to make decisions to say, hey, no, we can sell this asset. It probably hurt our comps, when we go to sell our townhouse next door because it sold for less, but it's all good. Some of the people in the neighborhood might not like, oh yeah, you could have sold this for 120. I'm like, yeah, we probably could have and waited out, but it wasn't the right thing to do. And, at the end of the day, you can make decisions to have a great impact on people's lives or not. And I always tell people, even with the house that we bought here recently, the foreclosure, that submit a letter. When you send an offer in on the house, you want to stand out. Send a heartwarming letter about, hey, your family and, the memories that you and your kids and pets are going to make in this house by buying this house. And you never know the impact. Hey, military family, we're relocating to the area. Our kids, want to be in a good school district. We've been hunting for 6 months to try to find a house. We've been separated. My spouse had to come ahead of us, and we're back here waiting for them to get a home. You got to tell your story. And I tell you, people love to hear stories, and you never know. It could be the impact or have the impact to push your offer higher than somebody else's, whereas that it may even be more expensive. Not more expensive, but actually they may have had a higher offer price than you, but they still go with you because of your story. And so I always tell people, that's another thing that's just talking through with, with building my course right now is like the difference between contacts and contracts is and it's relationships. And, that's on the front end, with building relationships with people, building rapport, that you have to do that in order to be successful in this business. That you have Zillow and some of the iBuyers and that are trying to make it more transactional. But as long as you can build relationships in this with people buying a house that and you're able to have a positive impact on people, then you're gonna be fine. The opportunity will be there for you. So it worked out well. With this one, sold it for a little bit less, which we're fine. We walked away with $37,000 profit in this, and it was a good deal. So just gonna roll the video for you guys where you can kind of see the before and after walk through and kind of compare side to side. And yeah, and just another one done, and we're on to the next couple. So we finished up one renovation project. We decided to keep it instead of sell it. That video will be coming out soon here in Florida. We got the property manager walking through this week. Then we have 2 under contract that close next week in Panama City, and we're looking forward to getting those projects kicked off and getting the team started on those. So we're continuing to stay busy. Hey, we're getting after that goal with the 15 renovation projects this year, and so we're well on track. And just encourage you guys, continue to follow the journey. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up on this video, and then drop any comments down below. If you have any questions or anything that that I can help you with, be glad to help, and be on the lookout that I'm building that real estate investor course from ground zero to get you guys that's looking to get started. That is coming, so be on the lookout for that to come out here in the next 4 to 6 weeks. And I will see you guys on the next video, so stay tuned. Walk through. It's a couple minutes just to walk through and just explaining the video, and you can see the before and after pictures, and see the great job that our team did on this one. I wanted to shoot a quick video, share with you guys this next project that we're about to lay out. Most of the renovation is going to take place here on the first level. All new floors, new kitchen cabinets, countertops, stainless steel appliances going in here. Then kind of you have the washer and dryer and a little storage room here off the back side of the kitchen. And then a small quaint backyard. We're gonna fence in here and do that up. Yeah, overall, a little bit over 1,000 square feet total that we have to go back and renovate. Plumbing, electrical's all good. Bathroom here, we're gonna replace the vanity, toilet, and fix that up. As you can see, like a lot of the light fixtures, ceiling fans are all pretty solid, pretty good, recently updated. So we won't have to look into replacing those areas. Fairly new carpet. I think the previous owner replaced it about 2 or 3 years ago, and along with the upstairs flooring. And so both of the bedrooms upstairs are in fairly decent shape, no water damage, the roof's solid. So it should be a fairly quick flip as we go through and do fresh paint throughout upstairs. And then here in the master bedroom that's connected to the bathroom upstairs, we're gonna replace this window here. As you can see, moisture with that piece is definitely, the seal has been broken, so we'll replace that and replace the vanity and mirror in the bathroom and kind of modernize it along with the vanity light. But yeah, it should be a quick project. It's probably 2 to 3 weeks total to take it in and bring the team on board to get everything finished. Purchase price, we acquired it for around $42,000. We're looking to put in $12,000 for the renovation cost. And one of the unique things with this deal, we actually got our appraisal up front for the after repair value, and the appraisal came in at $116,000. So 2 to 3 weeks, we should have this on the market, and we're gonna have it priced right to sell. Probably do about 1,000 less than the ARV, put it at 115 on the market and go from there. But as always, if you're looking to invest with us, we got a couple requests about that. You can always go to opinvestnow.com, sign up, put your information out there, share with us what you're trying to do, what your goals are. And and I'll follow up with you one-on-one, and we'll put a plan together. See you on the other side.